There's too many to decide from, so sorry if it's long. Um, but this is my top kind of like movie list. I've always been in love with watching movies. Um, it's just my hobby. I love movies. So, I'm gonna start from kind of like older movies to now. Um, I don't have like a specific timeline for them, but I'm gonna try my best to keep them in order. So, um, I think my oldest favorite movie that I would have to say is I said Urban Cowboy with John Travolta. Um, when I was younger, I had like a huge crush on like younger John Travolta. So, and then my grandparents were in the country, so like, um, I watched a lot of cowboy films with them, and so John Travolta in Urban Cowboy was like biggest crush, you know, like got a rodeo rider who like falls in love, and there's like this big like drama. It's crazy. I love it though. All the Godfather movies, Scarface, uh, all the Batman movies featuring Val Kilmer, George Clooney. Um, Absolutely love them, even though they were a little silly. Like the way they made them was a little silly, but I always thought it was fun. Seeing Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. Um, it was just a great films that they made. And then 10 Things I Hate About You, that was early 2000s, so we're kind of skipping around here. Um, Absolutely loved Heath Ledger. Had a huge crush on him back in the day. But I just thought that he was like just a great actor, and his performance in The Dark Knight as the Joker was just amazing. It was just really amazing. I think that was like his like real peak of his career. Um, the Pianist, I absolutely love that with Adrian Brody. Um, I love like war films based on World War I and World War II. It was quite an amazing film, I have to say. I saw it before my history teacher ended up showing us this film, but I loved that movie. I actually had a copy of it, so I watched it prior to that class, but it was just a good kind of review on, you know, the movie. It was just a very dramatic and just heartbreaking movie, but it was very emotional. But I have to say that the director was just amazing. Great casting, everything. Uh, the Butterfly Effect, absolutely love that with Ashton Kutcher. Um, that was probably one of like the most like psychedelic kind of like um, movies that was like based on theories, and it was really crazy, really crazy. So it was a good watch. Let's see. Okay, I'm skipping around here. Sorry, guys. Princess Bride. Um, Absolutely loved watching that movie when I was younger. It just, you know, you have Andre the Giant. You literally have everyone in there that just makes that movie just like a great casting. Um, it's like, you know, you got this fairy tale love, you know, the girl gets, you know, captured, taken away, and then, you know, you have like the Prince Charming coming to save her, the masked kind of prince. But anyways, uh, Coyote Ugly, absolutely love that movie. Uh, got Tyra Banks, you got literally everyone in there that you think that, you know, just the girls were amazing cast. And then you got John Goodman. It was just a really like sweet kind of like up and coming like film. So like of a girl who moves from Jersey to the city and then ends up, you know, trying to make a living out there, and she's doing like the whole bar scene. But it was a really good movie. I have to say, Forrest Gump, definitely. If you haven't watched that, please watch that. You're doing yourself a disservice if you don't. um, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I did say that I loved The Painted Veil. If you haven't seen The Painted Veil, please do. It's with Naomi Watts. You'll love that movie. Um, it's like kind of like a drama based on like disease. Like they end up like moving. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but they end up moving and like there's a whole disease outbreak, and it's just a really good movie. You should watch it. Very dramatic. You like romantic dramas, you will like that one. The Notebook. Every girl will say this, but something about that movie like gets you by the heart. It's very dramatic, and you know, got Ryan Gosling in there, so it's a no-brainer. So, I said all the Hangover movies, like absolutely hilarious. I love comedies. Those were like the funniest movies I've ever seen growing up, because you know, I think they had three films of it, but literally it was hilarious. I think the casting couldn't be any better. Like you got Bradley Cooper, you got, what's his name? I'm forgetting. Zach Galifianakis. Yeah, that's that's what it is. You've got literally a whole boatload of like actors and actresses in there that are like fantastic. Let's see. I said The Place Behind the Pines. That was a great film with Bradley Cooper, Ryan Gosling, and Eva Mendes. That was a great film. Great film. A lot of like controversial things in there that I feel like that the audience will like love. And if you haven't, check this out. It's a good movie. It's kind of new. I think it came out like 2006, 2000. No, not 2006, 2016 or 2017. One of those. I'll do some research. Anyways, so all the MCU and DCU films, absolutely love them. Suicide Squad, it could have been better. Could have been better. The new Amazing Spider-Mans, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I miss Tobey. Tobey Maguire all the way. Let's see. Basically anything with Jennifer Lawrence or Jennifer Aniston in the movies, I absolutely love them. All the X-Men movies, they were pretty cool. I love them. Some of my favorite directors, I got M. Night Shyamalan, Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, and Christopher Nolan. Those are basically my favorite ones. I don't know if I said that Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction was one of the films that I absolutely love and recommend. You got Samuel L. Jackson, John Travolta, just an amazing cast in there. And, oh, I keep forgetting her name. It's gonna click. Hold on. Uma Thurman. That's who it is. Uma Thurman. We got her. So basically, I have a whole variety of films I absolutely love. They range from dramas to comedies, horror movies, just everything. Everything ranges. I have a wide movie range, but I guarantee if you sat me down and was like, oh, have you watched this film? I probably have. So, I mean, I think one of my favorite hobbies is watching movies and kind of like, you know, going over it and, you know, just kind of like, not criticizing it, but I just love watching films and different varieties and just all that. Spare times, I really like going to the movies a lot. So that's one of the things. If I had to pick what film I liked completely, my favorite film, I'll have to say from one older one and one newer one. The oldest film that I've watched that I absolutely love, I would have to say I'd probably have to say The Godfather, honestly. I love the whole Italian mobster kind of like movies that they base that upon. I loved all the films of The Godfathers, but The Godfather is probably my oldest favorite film that I love personally. you know, and then the newest film that I absolutely love, it's between A Star is Born and Bohemian Rhapsody. They really clash to where I can't pick between them because I love Lady Gaga, I love Bradley Cooper, you know, I love Rami Malek, but it's just too hard to like pick between those films. But if I had to suggest for someone to watch one of those movies, I'd say both of them. But you know, if you're looking for like a good drama, maybe A Star is Born, definitely. Um, but if you're looking like for like maybe more of controversial kind of clashing film, I would probably go with Bohemian Rhapsody because that's pretty good. Um, so for people out there wondering if I liked Harry Potter or Star Wars or I'm trying to think of them. That's about it. I do love those films. You know, if they do come out, I go and watch them, but they're not like on my high like favorite film list. So that's about it. And you know, if you guys have any other like movie recommendations probably to watch that I hopefully haven't seen, please like comment below with them because I mean I'm up to watching any film. I do watch foreign films as well. There hasn't been really a foreign film that's like really pulled my attention. Probably besides the Slumdog Millionaire. That was a great film, wonderful film. Other than that, you know, like and subscribe.